have number 3, Tilo Holigos. Salut, Tilo. You are number 3. I think number 3 is this one. Yeah. Get on the plot. With 99 kilometers, 0.2 and 7 points, Tilo. You had a flat tire this morning on your bicycle. Yes. Yeah, but it went well in the air.
Okay, tomorrow make another hole in it.
You do another hole. Please enjoy.
Thank you.
Pardon. Number 2, Mario Kiessling. Aus Deutschland, Mario. Wunderbar. And 99.3 kilometers per hour and 8 points, Mario. Enjoy. Bravo. Félicitations. And number 1 is Sebastian Kawa with 100 kilometers, 0.1 per hour. 100.1 kilometers per hour. And 10 points, Sebastian. There you have it. Félicitations. I don't know what's that.
Looks like COVID.
Yeah. Oh, it's for the underarms. Thank you. Pierre, je sors là pour la... Ah là. And that was day number 5, and tomorrow is day number 6, I guess. Bravo. Just a few words about the overall results. Maximilian Seis is still number 3 tonight with 22 points. Mario Kiessling is number 2 tonight with 38 points. And Sebastian Kawa with 39 points is number 1. Bravo à tous and see you tomorrow.
Good evening. Day 5 race of the Sailplane Grand Prix here in Saint-Aubin. I'm here with Sebastian Kawa, who was the winner of the day after a very difficult, overcast day. And we're going to ask Sebastian which were the critical parts of his flight. Maybe you could tell us that, please, Sebastian.
Of course, the most critical part was that from Saint Croix to Plateau, where we got really nice thermal eventually, and it was possible to climb to the top with 3 meters, more or less. And I think I used the thermal to the maximum and even accelerated in it to fly north, because I knew that there will be nothing more for a long time, and maybe we could expect some ridge ring maybe, but the wind was very weak, and it turned out that it was absolutely nothing, and we flew only 40 kilometers with rain. All the way up and down we had rain, so it was just a test for the performance of the gliders, the LD, and how they performed in the rain. But then coming back, I was ahead, and I saw Philippe Depeschi, who stayed behind, and he was just climbing on that little hills behind Sisteron. And he showed us where we should aim to the first thermal, and that was it. The first who came to that thermal started to climb, and it was easy then.
When you took the climb here, which was a good climb, which you came with Philippe Depeschi, we saw that there was a nice sort of convergence line here. Was that obvious? Did it work well into the southeastern turning point?
Yes, it was obvious that it should work, but in a Grand Prix, it's not about making a world record in speed. It's about coming in front of others.
That's right.
So that's why you don't take too much risk. If nobody is pushing, like Mario usually is pushing so hard that you have to fly and take a risk. But this time he was missing. He was not there. And so we were relaxed, climbing in 1.5 meter maybe. And then when we were satisfied with the altitude, we came eventually to this convergence. And that was it.
Thank you very much. Maybe I can ask Mario if you'd like to hand in the microphone. Mario, Sebastian said you weren't pushing today, but we saw in the southeastern turning point here, you did push ahead. What was going through your mind? What were you thinking about when you did this?
Yeah, I came below the thermal that Sebastian mentioned. Philip was circling, and the thermal was basically cut. Yeah, it was maybe almost roughly a meter only. And then we moved 2 kilometers on, and then it was up 105, 2 meters, and I continued. I looked all the time at this nice cloud street, and I said, okay, this chance risk, shall I go there? I expected a very good climb there, but okay, we continued with this 2 meters up to, I don't know, 1800, 1900. And from that time on, I flew to the south, to the southern ridge of the clouds, and I felt, okay, it has good thermal activity. And from that point onward, I said, okay, it was maybe minus 300, 400 meters for the final, and then I just went straight, which brought me to the second place.
It gave us plenty to watch when we thought maybe you'd seen something and you thought you could get ahead at this point. Did you think Thilo might catch you in that final glide?
So Thilo was maybe a kilometer behind me, is only 30 meters, so with the same glider. So I hope that I can keep the distance, and it was like that.
It was that. Well, it was a fantastic race. Thank you, guys. It was really great flying, and we really appreciated all the effort and energy you put into that. And it was very entertaining for all the people back home. We're looking forward to tomorrow. The weather tomorrow is so. It should be okay. We should get a race. And if we do, we'll be with you live again at 13:30 tomorrow. And good night from Saint-Aubin.